AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Let's talk Knicks. Shout out to Charlotte. I think she runs that. Fred Katz, he's a New York Knicks reporter. Here are some quotes from Fred Katz on how New York can benefit from overpaying Precious Achiuwa and make him a human trade exception. That's a crazy word. Pair Achiuwa with whomever they sign for the middle-level exception, and the Knicks could execute a deadline deal that would trade away 0 players from their top 8 and bring back someone who makes up to $12 million-ish. They don't have the salaries for it at the moment and couldn't build a trade like that today. Throw in another minimum salary player, and they could make offers for Richard Holmes, Robert Williams III, Wendell Carter Jr., Ivika Zubac, Flip Achiuwa, and draft compensation for Nick Richards or Day'Ron Sharpe. So that's according to Fred Katz. He's a Knicks insider. He's saying to basically sign Achiuwa and trade him. The first name that popped out to me was Day'Ron Sharpe because I've been talking about him. But there was Zubac on there. I didn't notice that the first time I read it. What do you guys feel about that? Getting Achiuwa and looking for a backup midseason. Oh, hold on a second. I'm not going to just jump in there because we got people that pay the bills. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys.
Better start eating some of them. Better start eating some of the meals, Fabian.
I am already. What's wrong with you, Flea? I got started. I'm on my push-ups, water, and that good.
Yeah, I told you what the remedy is. They said I was glowing, OG. I said, listen, I'm only glowing because it's water, push-ups, and good sex. That's it.
Talk.
That's it.
That's right.
That good diet.
That's right. And with that good diet includes factormeals.com/ABTV50. Factormeals.com/ABTV50. ABTV50 is the code. Factormeals.com is the website. You get a variety of meals, a selection of 50 you have on the list, and you get 50% off, 20% off the following month if you stay subscribed. Come on, man. Get your factor on, dog.
Get your factor on, y'all. Get your factor on. Code ABTV50.
Talk to him, Flea. Code ABTV50. Make Mills great again. Let's go, y'all. Factor Mills. Big shout out All Things Hoops in the building. Kyle, what up, baby?
All Things Hoops, my nigga Kyle.
Real quick, I'm starting a podcast. If you guys want to jump on one day, just started. Hell yeah, bro. We jump on anybody's podcast. By the way, if you want to start on StreamYard, for you guys who are interested in that, go into the description and click our StreamYard link. We get credit for it. You start your own subscription. You start a podcast like this we do on StreamYard, and Michael Moss, we can link up on there on the StreamYard thing, and we can simulcast whatever you want to do. Here goes Sam, keeping us in check. Back to the topic. I don't even know who the hell you are, Sam. Garbage, fake news, Sharpe is 6'9". Tips don't want that. Keep Precious if that's the case. Shut up, Sam. Yo, we keeping it up over here, bro.
Shut the hell up, Sam.
Get out of here, bro. I can kick you out.
Shut up, Sam. And at the same time, big shout out to you, my brother.
Big shout out to Sam. Big shout out to Sam. Word.
That's the elbow and a hug. We just all love.
That's how we operate over here, y'all.
So clearly Sam doesn't care for Day'Ron Sharpe. What do you guys feel about Day'Ron Sharpe, Zubac? Who else was on this list? Robert Williams III sounds crazy. Wendell Carter is interesting. Rashawn Holmes. What do you guys feeling about the Nick Richards, of course? What do you guys feel about that? Signing Precious Achiuwa and trading him for one of these guys.
Flea, for me, it's 2 names I'm very excited for. Well, 3. Wendell Carter, Zubac, and Robin Williams III. No disrespect to those other players, but that don't float my boat. I like Precious Achiuwa, man. Like I said, I would love for him to stay with our Knicks. But, and I've been saying this, he should not be the primary backup center. He doesn't deserve that pressure, and he doesn't deserve to be treated like that. He's not he's not even 6'10", 6'11". So to have him like the legit backup center, you know what that means, Flea? We're going to expect so much from him. In the minute that he can't come through, we're going to roast him. He don't deserve that. So I would love to keep Precious, but if we could pay him, keep him, and then potentially trade and get, for me, those 3 names. Zubac, listen, I'm being honest. We get Zubac, the league is in trouble. Zubac to me is one of the most underrated centers in the NBA. He's young. He does his job at a high level. He rebounds. He's tough. He defends the rim, and he can give you 6 to 12 points any given night. Carter Jr. I like Robin Williams also. Can't stay healthy though.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's why I like Zubac more than anything. The only thing with Zubac, he kind of reminds me of a more healthy Mitchell Robinson. And we always talk about how, you know, we may need a guy that can at least be a threat at the 3-point shot. You ain't got to shoot a high percentage, but at least be a threat. But I'm being honest. If we could swap Zubac for Precious, no disrespect, Precious. Bon voyage, bro. And I know that's Flea guy. Flea was the only one. I'm going to keep saying it. And I passed the mic to Flea. When we made that trade for OG and got Precious, Flea was the only one. I didn't hear nobody on social media. I didn't hear nobody on the big networks say what Precious was going to do for us. And he was legit and helped us out a lot. But I'm going to be honest, Flea. If we could swap that and get Zubac, Robert Williams III, or Wendell Carter, I'm doing that no-brainer. No-brainer.
I'm going to throw a little monkey wrench. I thought what you said was great, OG. I'm going to throw a little monkey wrench in here and pose a question, right, before I give my take. If Zubac is an option, if Wendell Carter Jr. is an option, if Robert Williams III is healthy and is an option, are we looking for a backup center, or are we looking for somebody to compete for starting minutes at this point? Because Zubac is a starter right now. Wendell Carter is a starter right now. Robert Williams on a good Boston team was a starter. So if we bring those guys into the fold, what are we really saying to Mitchell Robinson? Is my question to y'all.
Wow. You kind of messed me up with that. I didn't even want to think like that.
You understand? Y'all understand what I'm saying, right, Fade? Right, OG? Because if we bring that type of guy in, now we competing for minutes. Now we trying to fit. Now Tibbs has a legit question to say, who do we go forward with as our starting center? Zubac could clearly be a starter. He's a starter right now if he don't move. Wendell Carter is starting on a really good Orlando team. You bring those guys in. Those two guys are not looking to come off the bench. Those guys are looking to play starting minutes. Me personally, I like having one of those two guys. We got one guy that can stretch the floor in Wendell Carter Jr. if we want to go that route. We got another guy in Ivika Zubac who everything you said is spot on. Tough, plays around the rim, can finish with both hands, right? Is not shabby defensively, could guard his position, right? Rebounds pretty decently, right? So you don't get the activity that Mitchell Robinson provides, but Jesus Christ, if you can't find me another starting center in the league, Zubac is one, Carter Jr. is another. I have no problem taking them on our team, but if I'm Tibbs, I'm like, hey, Mitch, you might have to start thinking about coming off the pond.
Can I pose a question for y'all?
Yeah.
Is Mitchell Robinson a starting center in the NBA?
Yeah, healthy, of course.
Yes.
I was gonna say
yes.
I don't think Zubac and Wendell Carter start over him. Fully healthy, I don't think that's a question. I think the only thing we're looking for is a backup when he's missing games and really when he's sitting down. And Wendell Carter could probably play on the court with Mitchell Robinson. Spreads the floor, everything. So is he a starter? Hell yeah.
I'm only asking that because, I understand what he brings to the table, but, look at a lot of the centers in the league today. Like, offensively, he literally gives you nothing. But Flea, that's a great question, but I'm going to be honest. That's a great problem to have. And this is where the coaching in the front office, this is where they make the big bucks at. To be able to make decisions like this. And this is why Phil Jackson is the GOAT. Problems like this, you have guys that know how to work those egos. That know how to, help these guys understand what the bigger picture is. Remember, you can come off the bench but still play starter minutes. So, damn, Flea, that was a great question. And I'm going to be honest, me being a diehard Knicks fan, if we get any three of those guys, I don't know how that talk is going to go. Honestly, You know, and I don't have no problem with Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench until we know he can be fully healthy. But we don't know if Mitchell Robinson is okay with that. So that's tricky, that's dicey. But I think it's a great problem to have. And if we can figure that out, this is what makes team championship contention.
With what Isaiah Hartenstein brought to us in a starting role, because Mitchell Robinson was hurt. If given those minutes, that opportunity, Precious couldn't do what Isaiah Hartenstein did last season.
Nah.
I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Don't get all
left or
defensive,
right.
Flea. I heard the
asking
question. I'm
questions.
trying to
I'm
answer
asking
it,
questions.
Flea.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to answer it. You do 20
asking questions.
and you start sweating and glistening, all of us. Oh yeah, I'm asking questions around here. Your chest pokes up. I'm answering it.
OG, he mad because I got my arms out today. He mad because my skin glowing. He's just saying it's just nasty. It's nasty. Instead of just saying, "Flea, you look good, baby," he gonna talk shit. You know? That's nasty.
Is Smidge been a little hate over there? My man out here, arms out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just...
I plead the fifth.
Yo, y'all silly, man. But,
but what y'all but honestly,
Isaiah Hartenstein. I think defensively, Achua is on the low. Nobody wants to say it. He's better than Hartenstein. I think from what I've seen, I think he's better than Hartenstein. He can defend more players, but what Hartenstein brings offensively is amazing. Yeah, that he fits this era. I think again, what he's bringing to OKC, man, they're gonna be good, really good. We'll get to them later on this month, but I think Hartenstein fits on more teams immediately compared to Achua. Going back to you, I got to double back, AllBall, when you said Mitchell Robinson the starter. So now I got to take back what I said, because Hartenstein almost fits seamlessly with way more teams than a Mitchell Robinson. And a Mitchell Robinson does not fit with every team like that. So to your point, is Mitchell Robinson the starter, or did we help make that? We helped Hartenstein with that as well, but offensively, he brings a lot to the game. I mean, they kept Zubac over there instead of Hartenstein, but man, Hartenstein to me is clearly better. Flea,
I think Precious, I seen sometimes on the court a little timid, a little nervous, and I think him being 6'9", that's a big difference from being 6'11", 7 foot.
Which Hartenstein is.
Right,
he's legit. He's legit. Yeah.
Right. So I think, but I still think Precious can bring a lot to the table for any team. You just have to put him in the right position. Like, you cannot have him your legit backup center. That's not fair to him. So I think he's in a little weird scenario. Like I said, I would love to keep him because what he brings to the table. But we need a legit backup center. He shouldn't be the legit backup center. Once again, it's just not fair. So I think he's not in a fair situation. This is tough for him. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But I think it's a legit question. Is Mitchell Robinson a starting center in the NBA?
Go to factormeals.com/ABTV50 and get 50% off. Factormeals.com/ABTV50. You get 50% off, 20% off if you stay subscribed for the following month. Yo, Mitchell Robinson, factor in your meals, brother. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.